Question. What? If you're a company that owns one of the most recognizable and popular brands on earth, who do you bring on as your brand ambassador? Answer?
No!
A dude who likes to feel pretty.
Excuse me, it's ma'am.
And
No!
likes kids. Well,
What?
what could go wrong?
You stupid fuck!
I'm Jazz Berganzo, and this.
Now you're an asshole.
It's What's Next. A happy Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jazz Berganzo. What's next? Your daily dose, common sense, facts, and salt. Hope you guys are feeling good today on Hump Day. Well. Look at my intro. If you're a company who owns one of the most recognizable and popular brands of snack foods on the earth, how do you make it better? How do you make it more recognizable? How do you make it more enticing? Well, if you guessed a man with a mental illness who just happens to, feel pretty and also likes kids, well, then you'd be correct. Doritos goes the way of Bud Light. And here we go. This comes out of Breitbart. Doritos fires trans brand ambassador, after tweet about a 12-year-old surfaces. Interesting. That's a woman right there, folks. Doritos, owned by Pepsi, fired trans mental artist Sam Hudson as brand ambassador for Spain on Monday after being alerted to a disturbing tweet involving a 12-year-old. No. Really? Over the weekend, Doritos of Spain announced Hudson as brand ambassador for its products, including Hudson in a 50-second promo called Crunch Talks. Hudson originally gained prominence through a YouTube channel that discussed beauty, travel, and lifestyle tips. Yes, of course, if someone looks like that, yeah, talk about needing all the help. On Monday, several ex-users alerted Doritos to a past post published in 2015 regarding a 12-year-old. Quote, "I want to do thuggish things with a 12-year-old," Hudson said in the original post translated from Spanish to English. Hudson, then 15 at the time, said it was meant to be funny. My ribs are hurting for such hilarity. In the middle of the streets of Mallorca, in panties and screaming that I'm a nymphomaniac in front of a super beautiful 8-year-old, Hudson allegedly said in another post, per Newsweek. In another post, Hudson appeared to mock several abuse survivors. "I hate women who are victims of rape and who turn to self-help centers to overcome their trauma." I'm assuming he said K-fat whore. Okay. According to Daily Mail, Doritos fired Hudson as brand ambassador after the outcry of social media. Of course, backlash was coming. Quote, "Sam Hudson, 24, appeared in a new partnership with Doritos Spain through a 50-second video called Crunch Talks that has now been deleted from the brand's Instagram," it said. Doritos told Rolling Stone, yes, Rolling Stone, what a trash mag, on Tuesday they will no longer work with Hudson, saying that it had been unaware of his previous inappropriate posts. The controversy comes after Bud Light, and you knew it was coming, took serious financial damage, massive financial damage, after it partnered with trans mental TikTok star Dylan Mulvaney, who, by the way, is no longer in the country, after a failed marketing campaign last year. This had Bud Light written all over it, but with a twist, of course, because of this dude who likes kids. You would think that Pepsi, one of the biggest corporations on the planet, owns a number of products that you and I eat and drink every day, would have done their research, would have done their upload, would have done their, vetting of bringing on a dude who seriously has a mental illness, of course, and would have said, after what happened with Dylan Mulvaney with Bud Light last year, do you really want to go this way? Of course, that was said in the boardroom, of course. Of course, there had to be at least one person who said that to himself or herself. Because had they said it out loud, well, you're a bigot and you need to be fired. This is what happened when you are ignorant and stupid as a corporate brand. And when you have a bunch of board members who stand around there with the thumbs up their ass saying, you know what, I think this will be a good idea. No, in the market of ideas, you challenge. That's how you make your brand better. But it seemed that Pepsi didn't learn that, did they? Now the backlash hit, and they had no choice but to fire this dude. And yeah, Doritos, I was seeing a number of X posts saying, boycott Doritos. Fuck Doritos. I like Doritos, by the way. I like their baked Doritos. I might have to take a step back on Doritos. Just saying. But then again, if I do that, I would have to do research into every brand product that I own in my house. And I guarantee you dollars to donuts that the overwhelming majority of them support causes that you and I disdain. What are you going to do? It's like boycotting China when you know that 70% of the products that are sold and bought here in America happen to be Chinese made. You're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. I want to say that hopefully Pepsi learns from this and says, hey, you know what? That's what PepsiCo should have came out. Right out of the way. They should have came right out. They should have said, listen, we went the way of Bud Light and we got burned for it. But I don't see that happening. And I do see other corporations going the way of Dylan Mulvaney. I'm Jazz Borganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share, subscribe to it, hit the notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. Continue to spread the word about the show. Help it continue to grow. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.